The plasma process provides two things. The first one is cleaning. So you have something that is contaminated, you want to clean it, you can use plasma. The cleaning part is persistent, it's permanent. Once the part is clean, it will stay clean, provided that it's not exposed to new contamination. So that is the first thing that we obtain when we do plasma. The second thing that we obtain is that the parts leave the plasma chamber with a very, very active surface, meaning that there are active species on the surface that have high energy. What they want to do is to reduce their energy, and they will try to bond with whatever they find, the moisture in the air, the molecules of the air, other particles. So if you take this surface, which is really, really active, and you use it in your next process, which may be wire bonding or injection molding, you will have that the surface will much more likely bond to your metal wire or to your molding compound. So that's where the benefits of the plasma cleaning and activation process come. Activation is lost over time because we said that these species are really active. They want to bond with whatever they can. And so if you just leave them in air, exposing air, they will be lost after a few hours. So timing the process between the plasma step and the next process is really important to obtain all the benefits, the cleaning and the activation. The takt time between the plasma process and the next process is something that needs to be studied, and it depends on the product type and the storage conditions. So the product type is fixed, we cannot control that. What we can control are the storage conditions. So you take the parts, if the process is not in line, meaning the machines, the plasma machine and the next machines are not interconnected, but they are standalone system, and so the parts need to be moved around by AGVs or operators. What you can do is, while the next machine is not available, so we need to store the parts temporarily, you can store them in a nitrogen cabinet. These are cabinets which are filled with nitrogen, and so that stabilizes the storage condition. And if we lose the activation in air in 2 hours, if we do it in nitrogen, we can extend that period of time for a few hours more. That said, the takt time is something that is defined, and it's defined by the user of the machine. Sometimes you can go up to 48 hours. So meaning you do the plasma, you can wait up to 48 hours before doing the next process. Sometimes the conditions are more stringent and you have 8 hours, but that's really dependent on what you're trying to achieve with the next process and the type of product that you have. Another aspect is that, okay, if you lost the window in which you can do the next step, you can always take the part and redo the plasma cleaning process. The plasma cleaning can be redone a few times because the energies that we use are not that high. So we remove some layers, but we don't remove a lot. So the plasma processing can be repeated. Typically, our customers, they do it for 3 times, and then they say, okay, we can no longer redo. But this is something that can be found out by testing.